What's up, party people? Welcome back to another video. I'm Killer Cobra Dude. Today we're playing a little bit more Halo 5, Slayer on Truth. Pretty good gameplay for you guys today. I ended up getting 7 perfect kills, which is pretty cool for me. I don't get, since I've come back to Halo 5, I haven't really gotten that many perfect kills that often. I get them all the time in Reach, but there's no medal for it, so it doesn't really feel as good as it does in Halo 5. But that's one of the topics I actually wanted to talk to you guys about today is the sort of everybody gets a trophy feeling in Reach. When it came, I didn't notice it, or sorry, everyone gets a trophy in Halo 5, and I guess a little bit in Reach too. I didn't notice it until I went back and played the Master Chief Collection and played some of the older Halos like Halo 3, Halo 2, Combat Evolved, but you really pretty much get a medal for damn near everything nowadays in Halo. You get perfect 5-shot headshot kill, perfect. You hit someone in the head right after you throw a grenade at them. You get a medal for that one too. So you just get medals for almost everything. And when I went back and played Halo 3, I didn't feel like I was doing that good in-game because I wasn't getting all these medals, and then the game would end and I realized, oh, I actually had a really good game. That's kind of weird. I didn't feel like I was. And I think that's just because in Halo 3 you were doing what you were supposed to be doing, and the game didn't necessarily reward you for that. It's like, hey, good job, you killed someone. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Whereas in Halo 5 and Halo Reach, and just the new Halos in general, when you kill someone, each individual style of killing them, other than just like a regular old body shot pretty much, gets a medal. And so I just thought it was kind of interesting, something to talk about. But it's definitely a weird change of pace between the Halo games, and I'm sure it'll keep up in Halo Infinite. I'm sure it'll keep going, just because that's the way video games are now in general. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Clean Prince Gaming, and he talks about how Overwatch is really good about captivating a general audience because people really feel like it doesn't matter how good or bad they're doing, they always feel like they're doing well and having a good time because there's constantly stuff popping up on your screen. If you put one bullet into a bad guy and then they end up getting killed, it shows that you eliminated them, it shows that you helped kill them. And video games are just geared towards keeping you playing their game, and so in order to do that, they have to make you feel like you're contributing and that you're having fun and that you're doing a good job. And so I definitely think that it's a trend that's going to keep happening in Halo, especially in Infinite, obviously. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just think it's something interesting, something cool to talk about. I wrote it down in my notebook as things to discuss during this video. So, something else I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is how you feel about microtransactions and what you guys think and are expecting from Halo Infinite in terms of microtransactions. So I'll just lay out my stance first and foremost. So I actually cannot stand microtransactions. I think they're, a terrible addition to video games. And I know for a lot of you that's going to seem like it's common sense, but I do know that I've talked to quite a few people that think that as long as microtransactions are strictly cosmetic, that they're, not a bad thing, but some people enjoy the fact that they can buy skins and stuff like that. And, I'm just not a huge fan of that whatsoever. One of the reasons why I love Halo Reach so much is because the cosmetic items in that game felt so rewarding to get. When you finally unlocked Inclement Weather, it was one of the best feelings in the world because you were grinding in order to get that, in order to get enough points to go ahead and buy that. And when you saw someone with Inclement Weather in the game, especially within the first year or two of the game coming out, you feared that person because you knew, hey, this person might not be the best Halo player in the world, but they've at least played enough Halo to get enough points to unlock that cosmetic item. And so they're probably pretty decent at the game, and I should be wary of them whenever I'm running around the map and bump into them. It was just like a good feeling. I remember the first time I had inclement weather in the game, one of the first few times I had it, like, you would come across someone and they would like kind of just turn around and run because they're like, oh shit, this dude has inclement weather. And it was like, you know, it was kind of a good feeling. It's the same as like when all the streamers are like, oh, I get accused of hacking all the time because my aim is so good. Like, that's kind of how I felt in the moment. That's probably the closest I'll ever get to that feeling. But it was a good feeling, you know, and so I just don't think that there should be a place for microtransactions in video games. I'm much more okay with it in free-to-play games because, you know, that's how the whole thing started with the mobile app games that are free-to-play. So I'm much more okay with it. I still don't necessarily like it, but I do get that, you know, it's a company, they want to make money, so if a game like Apex Legends is free to play and they want to let you pay for the season pass in order to unlock skins and stuff like that, that's a little bit more understandable. But the fact that in Halo 5, it's a $60 game when it came out, and yet there was still just these microtransactions for the packs and everything that you were doing, I just thought it was an absolute scam. I remember how mad I was when it came out because, you know, there was nothing better than unlocking the katana in Halo 3 or, like I said, getting inclement weather on Halo Reach. So I just wish that a system like that would come back. I don't see it happening in our current, you know, video gaming environment. The way things go is microtransactions, and it's really unfortunate. But let me know what you guys think. Am I way off base? Do you guys not mind the microtransactions as long as they're strictly cosmetic and don't affect gameplay at all? Because, like I said, I have met a few people that feel that way, and they like it, and they like that they can just buy the coolest looking skin in the game and, you know, feel really good about it. And so, I don't know, there's varying opinions. You're not wrong if you disagree with me, obviously, but go ahead and tell me what you think down in the comments. So, the game's getting close to the end, as you guys can see down there in the score. So before it's over, I just want to thank you guys for coming out to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. You know, the channel's pretty new. I'm doing my best to try and grow it a little bit, but it's going pretty slow so far. But yeah, anything you guys could do to help, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the video. I'm Killer Cobra Dude. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.